Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just concentrating on the filming.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just take your numbers, please? Are you filming me?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, you are now.
Engaging with you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Can I?
You can take the numbers, mate. 3406.
Thank you very much.
We've only come out.
Can I take your number, please?
3026, and I'm the sergeant, Scott Manning.
You're the sergeant. Okay, thank you very much. It's a social experiment that I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Explain exactly what that means.
Well, I don't have to explain. I mean, don't answer me like that. I mean, if we can have a conversation.
Can I ask you what your social experiment is then, please?
Okay. Well, there's been some abuse around people filming in public, and the police have abused powers. It's to see what sort of interaction I'm going to get by doing a legal activity. Yeah.
Okay. Do you not see, from the point of view of the police officers, that the vulnerability for us when we're coming in and out, and so not everyone's going to know who you are.
Fair enough.
And immediately that's going to maybe cause them some concern. Do you not think you have some sort of civil duty to try and sort of help the police to be able to feel a little bit more comfortable coming in and out of the police building?
Okay.
The sergeant's first move is to brand Yardley a vulnerability, simply because he isn't well known. That reveals a basic misunderstanding of public rights. In the UK, filming in public doesn't require ID. Unless there's a clear legal basis, and here, there wasn't, no one is obligated to hand over personal details. Calling a cameraman a risk doesn't expose danger. It manufactures suspicion. And shifting the burden onto the public to make officers feel comfortable? That's not how the law works. It's the police who must respect lawful actions, not the other way around.
If what I'm doing is legal,
no, I didn't ask you if it's legal.
No, but if it's legal, it's not a matter of what you just said to me. It's a legal activity, so therefore I can do it. So by your explanation to me, it makes sense, but it's also a legal activity, so you've got to respect that I can do it.
At no point have I said that you can't.
No, I know you haven't,
so I asked you a
but that's the conversation,
and
it'll go round.
You refuse to answer that. You don't feel that you've got...
Do I have to answer it?
No.
Well, I've just given you my answer. I just said to you that because it's a legal activity and I can do it, from what you just said, negates it being a legal activity. If it was unlawful, then you can turn around and say, oh, do you know what, we're scared because you're doing something which isn't unlawful, you'd come and arrest me. But because it's legal, I can understand the concern. Don't get me wrong, I'm not being antagonistic, right, or anything like that. Yeah, of course I can understand the concern, but because it is legal, the concerns doesn't outweigh my right.
In the UK, filming in public is protected under common law and Article 10 of the Human Rights Act, freedom of expression. Concern alone doesn't justify a stop, detention, or ID check. A sergeant's duty isn't to lean on instinct, it's to operate within the law. Yardley, meanwhile, remains calm, respectful, and informed. He acknowledges their concerns but stands firm on his rights. He isn't causing trouble, he's standing where the law allows. The sergeant's refusal to recognize that boundary exposes a deeper problem. Authority being used to satisfy personal comfort, not enforce lawful conduct.
Therefore, you're coming, you're talking to me, and that's what you're supposed to do. If you want to turn around and say, oh, we want to try to figure out what you're doing and stuff like that.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, no, that's just what I'm trying to say to you, then that's fine. And if that's the case and you've figured out that I'm doing a legal activity, then that should be the end of the conversation, really. I mean, you can come, you can give your opinion, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me, but all I'm going to say to you is, I ain't doing nothing wrong.
I get that's what you're saying. We're just asking you why you're not doing anything wrong.
Because it says so, it's a law.
No, you've said you're doing a social experiment. We've said what sort of experiment you're doing. That's what we've asked you.
No,
there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that are not legal. Listen a second. I could go home.
No, actually, I don't have to listen a second, but I'll let you carry on.
I thought you said we're having a conversation.
No, I'll let you carry on. Well, it's not a conversation with consent. You guys have come up to me to stop me filming legally, and then you're trying to say stuff to me. Okay, but now you're trying to put your opinion onto me, which isn't what.
You said we're having a conversation.
Yes,
conversations go two ways.
I know you've explained this is a social experiment.
Yep.
We've got no way of actually testing that.
Yardley is clear and transparent. He's filming in public, and he even explained why. That alone should have ended the encounter. Instead, the sergeant flips it. We don't believe you, and we don't have to. But in the UK, the law doesn't work that way. You don't need to prove your innocence. It's the police who must have reasonable suspicion to intervene. Yardley went further than required by sharing his purpose. Yet the questions continued. This wasn't about suspicion anymore, it was about doubt being used as a weapon. And that reveals the bias at play. Officers leaning on what-ifs instead of respecting clear rights.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
the
this
way
is
that
your
you're
opinion,
testing
and
it...
the fact
okay,
that
let
this
you finish
is
first.
the fact that this is quite a vulnerable premises. The police officers coming in and out. Quite recently, we've had quite a lot of attacks and people that have been attacked coming in and going out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to detain you for the purpose of the search.
Okay.
Using the powers of the Terrorism Act.
Okay. Before you do that, can I just ask you to look in my backpack, in the pocket, in the back pocket, yeah? And there's a bit of paper in there, yeah? It's a NCPP police advice in regards to Terrorism Act.
Okay, well,
yeah?
we'll search
No,
out
no, no.
and
I'm
find that.
just
So what
saying,
I'll do
it's got the
is I've
Terrorism Act.
explained the
Okay,
reason
if you want to
behind
search me,
why.
that's fine.
If
That's
I'll
fine.
explain the
Okay.
reason behind why I'm going to search.
Well, I don't agree to it, but okay.
I'll explain
What
the
can I say?
power. Could I
Can I answer
just explain what I'm going to explain and you can talk to me after?
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
You're detained for the purpose of search, which means you can't leave at the moment. You're not under
Fair enough.
arrest.
Okay, yeah.
You can't leave until I've completed my search. When I've
Fair enough.
finished, I'll fill out a stop slip, which will have all the powers listed on it and the reasons behind why. Okay, do you understand all of that?
I believe it's an unlawful search.
Well, I didn't ask you what your opinion was. I'm asking you, do you understand all of that? No? Okay, fine. Okay, didn't ask you to just take that.
Yeah, can I just put this on the floor then, please?
Yeah, it's fine,
Yeah?
it's fine.
Despite no threat, no evidence, and a full explanation, the sergeant escalates to a Terrorism Act detention. Section 43 powers exist for genuine, intelligence-led suspicions of terrorism, not someone peacefully filming in public. The justification? Paper thin. And when Yardley rightly objects, saying, "I believe this is an unlawful search," the sergeant fires back, "I didn't ask for your opinion." That dismissive reply says it all. Instead of recognizing rights, Yardley was treated as a nuisance to remove. Using counter-terror powers without grounds isn't just heavy-handed. It's a failure of judgment. And this one didn't go unnoticed.
I believe that I've just been unlawfully searched.
Right.
Yeah. Under Section 43. Yeah. I don't agree with 5 officers having to search me, considering I'm doing a legal. There's a bike. There's a bike. Let me take a picture of these bikes. Do you know something? Actually, you've done. Listen. 5 of you are standing here, so as far as I'm concerned, you've all searched me. Yeah, even though these guys, you were okay in the beginning, so I ain't got no issues against you. This guy here, he's there telling me that I didn't engage in the beginning, but obviously the video will show differently. Yeah, I'm not a boss man or anything like that. Right, I think that's quite disrespectful.
Okay, what would you like me to call you?
In saying that, right? Yeah, I do want to stop fraud actually. And the thing about it is, yeah, you believe that you done illegal activity. I believe that it was an illegal search. I told you about the Section 43 memo and all that sort of thing. I've got it in my bag to show you. There's nothing that I've been doing. So
no one's suggesting that anything you've done is illegal, because if they did,
so all you're doing is trying to get information on me, which is
both talk at
it
the
doesn't
same
matter.
time, it'd be pointless.
Oh well, then that's why I wasn't talking earlier on, because they didn't make 2 of us talking at the same time. Yeah, one person at a time.
What are you doing? You said a social experiment. We said, what's the nature of that? And you refused to engage with us.
Okay.
Anyone can say it's a social experiment. You need to give us a little bit more.
So if that's what you want to do, fine, do it to everybody. If they want to film, it's up to you. It's cool. Whatever.
Then comes the claim, anyone can say it's a social experiment. You need to give us more. But Yardley already had explained himself. Filming in public as part of a legal experiment. What the officers lacked wasn't more detail, it was reasonable suspicion. Demanding more turns lawful behavior into something that needs police approval. That flips the law upside down. Citizens don't owe endless explanations just to be left alone. When lawful rights have to be earned, freedom isn't being protected, it's being chipped away.
Sir,
It is what it is.
Sir, good?
Oh, do you know something? I'm just like gonna stand here now because it's too many questions.
Could I ask you some questions?
Yes, you can.
Excellent. Okay, so I know that you don't agree with our grounds. Those are our grounds, and they're subjective. They're my grounds, okay? And I've explained them to you. If you want to challenge them, you can. But it's not about you filming. Filming was the reason we come over to speak to you.
Okay.
And then once we've gone into that reason behind why you're filming, this is why I've used those powers.
Okay. So you had credible information that I could be a terrorist.
How would I know?
Or was it just that you came out to
Credible
talk to me?
information.
No. Well, I'm just going to read something to you, which it says in regards.
What name would you like me to record?
In regards to suspicion.
What name would you like
Right.
me to record on this?
Yeah. What is reasonable suspicion? Yeah. The code explains that reasonable suspicion must be based on objective facts or information. It can never be based on the personal factors alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm quite happy with
have
that.
you got any objective facts?
Yeah.
What are they?
My objective fact is that you was filming outside a police station.
It's illegal.
which
It's illegal.
Which could be.
It's legal.
No, at any point in here,
It's
does it say
legal.
you've got to be acting illegally.
No, but it's legal for me to film
you're
outside a police
absolutely
station. So why
right.
bother come out?
This is the turning point. Yardley doesn't just hold his ground. He pulls out the National Police Chiefs Council guidance and reads it aloud. It makes the rule crystal clear. Under the Terrorism Act, reasonable suspicion must come from facts or intelligence, not from gut feelings, not from a camera. That's not Yardley's opinion. It's official policy. And the sergeant's reaction speaks volumes. He wasn't confronted by aggression, but by accuracy. This wasn't just a questionable search. It was an education in real time, delivered by the very person being detained.
Absolutely right.
But why come out then? If I'm doing something which is legal, well, I'm not arguing. As what you said earlier on, or this officer said, it's a conversation, and we've both got a conversation, so it's not an argument. Don't try to twist it, because he's already tried to twist stuff a little bit earlier on.
You're maybe trying to provoke us now.
Not at all. Not at all. So if that's the case, then I'd advise you guys to go.
Well, once we finish, we will.
Okay, so I'm not trying to provoke you. I'll zip it, or shall you zip it? Which one?
I don't mind.
Yeah, zipping it.
Right, okay. So you're not going to give us your name?
No.
You're not going to tell us where you come from? You're not going to try and put the officers inside that building at rest? The person outside is fine, there's no issues with them. All we know is what we see in front of us now. Your civil duty to really help us to try and do the job a little bit better, to make us feel
That's all you wanted. If I would have agreed to that, you would have probably said, "Oh,
Just
then no worries."
To make us feel
But because I didn't agree to it, it is what it is, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
The search is over. Nothing suspicious was found. Yet the sergeant presses on. You're still not going to tell us your name or where you came from? At this stage, it's no longer about suspicion, it's about control. Yardley has already gone above and beyond. Calmly explaining, citing NPCC guidance, even complying with a flawed search. That should have been the end. Instead, the sergeant shifts tactics, leaning on guilt, civil duty, as if withholding ID is suspicious. But comfort isn't a legal requirement. Rights aren't negotiable just to ease police nerves.
You're not going to give us your name?
You just said if you'd engage with us from the beginning.
No, it's not engaging.
But
You keep on saying about engaging. It's not engaging. The engagement is that I'm doing something legally, and I actually don't have to give all this information out. Yeah, but if I'm there and I'm acting all weird and stuff like that, that's different. No, because I didn't answer you. Because I didn't.
You gave us
Because I
half an
didn't.
answer and then you didn't give us.
Yeah,
an
but that's
answer.
supposing
You won't
that's
give us
how I
your
am.
name, you
Supposing
won't
that's
tell
how
us
I
where you come from.
converse.
We don't know who you are, so to
Okay.
I
All right, then.
that
So you're not going to give us your name, is that right?
Correct. I'm not.
No, you're not going to tell us any information about yourself.
Do I need
That
to?
would no, you don't.
Okay, well then that's the end of that then.
As a
That's the end of that
police
then.
force, to feel
That's the
very
end of that then.
reassured.
That's the end
So
of that
you
then.
don't want us to feel reassured.
That's the end of that then.
Okay. Okay, if that's your answer, you don't want us to feel reassured, then that's fine.
Alright.
Right. I'm sure you've got what you come for. I'll maybe see you another time. Okay?
He's a tyrant, he is.
He's can't get in it.
You're a bully. I'm suing you. Because you're a bully and you're a tyrant, aren't you? I'm suing you guys because you're bullies and tyrants.
And here's the outcome. Yardley challenged poor policing, misuse of powers, and the erosion of rights, and a court agreed. He was awarded £800 for this very encounter. That ruling confirms it. The stop was unlawful from the start. The failure was clear. Officers acted on assumption, not evidence. Yardley explained himself. They dismissed it. They escalated to Section 43 powers without grounds, then doubled down even after the search turned up nothing. Through it all, Yardley stayed calm, cited official guidance, and held the line. The sergeant, meanwhile, closed with a smug remark, underscoring how little accountability some officers feel. But this case proves accountability is possible. It's a reminder that rights matter, and that knowing them is the best defense when authority strays. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown valuable, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more independent analysis. And check out Yardley Ski's channel, linked in the description. He's doing important work,